I'm John Paradin.
And I'm Bobby Horne.
And we will be performing the story of Molly the Moth. Long ago there lived a moth named Molly, and Molly loved to eat wee-woo. She loved to eat green wee-woo, yellow wee-woo, purple wee-woo. In fact, she loved all types of wee-woo, except red. So, being that good, one day she decided to enter a local wee-woo eating contest. And when she was there, she lined up, and she was with a whole bunch of other contestants. She was with grasshoppers and a spider. But when she was there was a big plate in front of her. And right when she was about to eat, the announcer came on saying,
"Today, we will be eating green wee-woo."
And Molly said, "I love green wee-woo." And the announcer said,
"Ready, set, go!"
And Molly ate. She went, "Nom, nom, 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 nom." And she won. So, Molly the Moth got to move on to the state finals. And while she was there, she did the same thing. She was lining up at the tables. And she was up against, this time, a few lobsters, maybe a kangaroo. So Molly the Moth was sitting there in front of her plate when the announcer came on saying,
"Today, we will be eating yellow wee-woo."
And Molly goes, "I love yellow wee-woo." So, lining up there, the announcer went,
"Ready, set, go!"
And Molly went, "Nom, nom, 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 nom." She ate and she ate and she ate. And she won. So, Molly, winning the state finals, moved on to nationals. This time it was almost the big leagues. She was there lined up. Another big plate, doesn't know what's under it, but she gets there, she looks around. There's 2 whales, a giraffe, not to mention about 5 coyotes, and a jellyfish. But, lining up there, the announcer goes,
"Today, we will be eating blue wee-woo."
And Molly, being prepared, sits there and waits when the announcer goes,
"Ready, set, go!"
"Nom, nom, 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 nom. I love blue wee-woo." And she won. So, Molly, now winning nationals, moves on to the worldwide woo-wee eating contest. It is held in Paris, France. And while she is there, she meets a lovely grasshopper by the name of Pierre. And Pierre goes out with her on a date. And on this date, he's a little edgy, but he announces to her, "I will marry you if you win the worldwide woo eating contest." The next day, Molly's heart is pounding. She's lining up against 99 other whales, Molly the Moth. She gets ready when the announcer goes,
"Today, we'll be eating red wee-woo."
And Molly goes, "I hate red wee-woo." This is a big problem, but the announcer goes,
"Ready, set, go!"
"Nom, nom, 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 nom." She can't eat it all. She can't go. The whale 2 seats down wins. Molly the Moth, crying when Pierre comes up to her, slaps her in the face, dumps her, and walks off with another whale. Pretty weird grasshopper whale, by the way. Anyway, she sits there and she cries. She cries and she cries and she cries. When finally the entire stadium is empty, and me, the lonely janitor, comes into the room, and I see her crying. And that is the first time I ever saw a moth ball. The end.